Howdy, I've heard, Lalaine, that you have a thing for sunglasses, and I hope that's true because I'm often wearing sunglasses, and I really, really want you to have a thing for me. Recently I was searching on YouTube or some site or something, and there was this goofy guy that made this comment, and he said that you were deported back to the Philippines. Now that doesn't make sense to me because what I've heard is you were born here in the United States. Your parents were from the Philippines, but you were born here in the United States. But all the same, if that rumor by any chance happens to be true, I have the perfect idea. All you have to do is agree to be my wife. You'll become an instant citizen, and I'll be incredibly happy. That's the thing about the internet and the Hollywood and stuff like that. There are so many goofy rumors that go around and so much sensationalism. And, you know, it's like on a previous video of mine, some moron made this really vulgar, bad comment and stuff, and I deleted it. And, you know, the thing about people like that, and I made the comment on this on a previous video, is generally speaking, the people who are most critical are the ones that have the most messed up lives. You know, it's like the saying that people live in glass houses and shouldn't throw stones. I said this before. As far as I can tell, is the only people who throw stones are people who live in glass houses. I mean, it seems like the more messed up a person is, the more they, you know, ridicule other people's lives. And, you know, the thing is everybody makes mistakes. And as far as I mean, seriously, I study a fair amount about history. And I study, you know, biography of different people and stuff. And to a degree, I've studied biography of people in Hollywood and stuff. And I'd have to say that even going back in the 50s and stuff, as far as I can tell, the majority of people had some pretty serious problems in the entertainment industry. There's a lot of temptation in the entertainment industry, and people fall in fights quite easily. In fact, my father, he knew some people who were friends with an old-time actress named Carmen Miranda. And this woman, if you read her biography and everything, she was a really good person. I mean, she was born in Portugal, but she moved to Brazil, and she grew up in Brazil. And when she got in the entertainment industry, she wanted to do good for her own country and wanted to promote good, and she really tried to help out a lot of people and stuff like that. But, you know, I mean, after a while, they started to kind of make a stereotype her in a sense, and she kind of got pigeonholed in her position in Hollywood and all that. And when she tried to break away from that, she lost her fame. And she really, you know, she really worked hard to try to gain it back and stuff, and she got this really hectic schedule. And then try to keep up with it and keep up with everybody's demands and all of the problems she had at home and everything, she ended up getting involved in drugs. And, you know, this woman, you know, she ended up dying of a heart attack when she was only, I believe, in her mid-40s, you know, and, you know, that's a sad thing to hear. But, you know, it kind of goes with the old saying that, you know, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, you know. I mean, this woman, she started off good, wanted to do good, but she made mistakes. You can see a similar biography with Elvis Presley, Marilyn Monroe, different old-time actors and actresses, and you know, Lalaine, if you study the history of the entertainment industry, there's no question that generally speaking, in comparison, you fared a whole lot better than most. You may have made some mistakes, and I think, in a sense, maybe you've let yourself be stereotyped recently as kind of a bad girl, but I know down deep that you've got a good heart, and you've got a lot of love in your heart, and I know that you've got faith in Jesus, and I just encourage you to turn your life back over towards Jesus and to do everything you can to follow God. And, you know, I mean, the most important thing you can do is to love God and love other people. And, Lalaine, I know you're a special and beautiful, wonderful human being, and I have so much respect for you. And, you know, it's like everywhere I go, I see a gal who I compare to you. It's like that time that gal I saw at the park that, you know, she looked so much like you, and you know, I don't have the best hearing. She said something to me, I didn't hear it too well. I'm slightly colorblind. I have trouble hearing. I've got all kinds of goofy things like that. But I remember I was just too petrified of her to respond. You know, I remember about a year or so ago, I saw this gal at the post office, and she's kind of different looking than you. She was real thin and kind of palish and stuff, but she had this like sort of greenish blouse thing on with these palm trees and stuff, and I said hi to her, but then I didn't have the guts to say anything more, and you know, it's like prettier a gal is, you know, more petrified I am of her, and there's not a gal on this planet I'm more terrified of than you. I mean, you're terrifyingly beautiful is what it is, but just other situations I've been in. I mean, I remember on my way to Lancaster about 2 weeks ago, I think, I went by this gas station, and they were making some kind of commercial or something like that, and I remember looking into the crowd of people, and there was this one gal. I didn't see her face, but I saw the back of her head, and I thought to myself, you know, the back of her head looks like a lot like the back of Lalaine. And, you know, I do that all the time. Like that one video I commented when you had reddish hair that you sort of look like Carrie Byron. And I remember I think it was the day before Christmas last year, I saw some undercover policemen getting together behind the Ballon Market. And I remember seeing a glimpse of this one policewoman that I swear for a second I thought she was you. It's like every guy I look at it compared to you. I just absolutely worship the ground you walk on. I just adore you. You're so beautiful, and I really respect you. I know you have a good heart, and you love people, and you have good values where you believe in loving people of all nationalities and accepting people different than yourself, and the values that you stood for, like when you're young, talking about, you know, the importance of eating healthy and stuff, and I just really respect you, and you seem to put family first and meaningful relationships, and those are good things. You know, those are really good things, and you know, I do pray for you every day, and I think you're such a beautiful and wonderful human being. And you know, if it's true that you were deported to the Philippines, I have to say you have like the worst luck, because like what I've heard about when you got involved in drugs and everything. I mean, it was soon after you got involved in it that you got caught. And what I know about the biography of different people in the entertainment industry, I mean, there's a lot of drug use in the entertainment industry that never comes out. I mean, majority of people in the entertainment industry that use drugs, they're not caught. It's not found out about. And you know, if you're going through like rough spells like that, and you're thinking why I seem to have bad luck in comparison to other people, I think it might be because that sometimes God puts us through trials like that, you know, and it's a little bit harder on us because He knows that we have so much potential. He knows that you have a lot of potential, and even though, you know, some of these hard times and everything, they might, you know, seem like crazy and everything, I know that God has a plan. And that God knows what is best for you in order to, for you to be able to achieve what you were meant to achieve. And I know God has so many plans for you. And I just tell you, you're a wonderful person, and I pray for you every day, and I adore you with all my heart. And you own my heart. And God bless you, Lalaine. And I pray for you always, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.